So, the time has finally come. It's Halo 3. I've not been looking forward to this.
What? Oh, it's... No, come on. Big video game. Everyone loves Halo 3.
Yeah, and that's why I've not been looking forward to it, because my opinion of Halo 3 is that it's okay. It's
Oh, no!
fine.
Oh, we'll have to crucify you. I'm sorry.
I think Halo 3, mechanically, is a perfectly fine video game, but I think it totally and wholly fails on everything it sets out to do.
I don't know. I think you just have bad opinions on video games. Ooh.
I guess that's why we're here.
Yeah.
But no, let me explain. So, Halo 3, it's supposed to be, the end of a trilogy, right?
Oh, yeah, it's the last third of Halo 2.
Yeah, but in actuality, it is literally just the last act of Halo 2, but
Yeah.
because that would be about an hour, they had to make another video game around it, and as a result, we get a lot of retreading of things we've already done in Halo 2. Like, most of this game is just you playing Halo 2 again.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Because, I'm gonna spoil it for you, it opens up with you going to Earth. You have to escape your way out of a place that's under attack. Then you go down a highway, fighting a little bit every now and then. Then there's a mad dash for a portal. Then you come across a weird, mysterious alien superstructure that has echoes of a thing you've done in the past. And then you have to go take a fight to a prophet.
Well, you see, in the immortal words of master storycrafter George Lucas, it's like poetry. Rhymes.
Someone told me that Halo 3 was a deep and honest love letter to the expansive franchise before it. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean franchise? There were 2 games before this. 2 games does not a franchise make.
See, that guy, I don't know where he's getting that from. Okay, so to the audience. Skelzor likes Halo 3, right? He enjoys Halo 3. That guy is crazy. Halo 3 is not a love letter to the franchise. Halo 3 is Halo 2 with 2 new ideas.
I think the idea that Halo is like this living, breathing ecosystem is a very new one after 30 books have been written, after you have like 3 anime series, after you have, spin-off games, after you have radio plays. Do they do that for Halo? I don't fucking know. And it's like, Halo 3 is a perfectly serviceable first-person shooter with ideas that stopped being unique 6 years prior. Because here's the thing, right? Halo 3 is talked about as if it's the end of this era. The end of this long, expansive road of struggles and epic storytelling, and it's like, no. It's 2 games. The first one was in 2001, the second one was in 2004, the third one's in 2007. 3 years between games is a perfectly reasonable development cycle. So Halo 3. Halo 3
Yep.
asks us some questions. Mostly pertaining to how far we are willing to suspend our disbelief and also our knowledge of the other games in this franchise. Because there's a lot that gets said in this game, and that happens, that doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense compared to the other 2 games. It also asks the question, is Master Chief a voiced protagonist or a silent protagonist? And you'll be like, Reckon and or Gareth. That's ridiculous, of course he's voiced. Well, he has 5 lines in this game, And historically, he only has lines to react to him doing something cool. So he's not actually like a voiced protagonist with a personality and a character. He's a vehicle for sporadic one-liners, and you don't even get those like during combat or anything. It's not like Duke Nukem. Halo 3 is fine. It doesn't have characters. It has mouthpieces. Like, this is, Cortana had to be left behind on High Charity. It's the epic story of how they Cortana's in this game for one level.
Yeah. Well, no, technically she's in... We'll get into how she's in every level, but technically she's in every level.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
To be clear, to anyone who has, decided to bear with us here, we're not asking the Halo games to be Dostoevsky. We're just asking them to tell a story as competently as, like, I don't know, what's a good baseline? Fear 1?
Fear 1, Deus Ex.
Well, no, Deus Ex isn't fair, because Deus Ex is actually a really good story told really well.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I just have a high bar.
Yeah, maybe you have a high bar. I'm like Fear 1 or like Doom 3, right? Or fuck it. Doom 2016, right? That's a recent example. Like, that came out way after this. But the point is, like, the game doesn't have to be a groundbreaking, subversive work of genius, right? It just has to tell its story and communicate things to the player. And also give its characters distinct personality. And before anyone chimes up with, oh, but Johnson has a personality and the Arbiter has a personality, and that's the only two I can actually really think of.
Well, the thing is, like, no, they don't. They have archetypes. Johnson is the wisecracking black guy in the military, and then you have Arbiter, who is... I mean, again, he's just Tassadar, but they only stole the story beats of Tassadar's journey.
He's stoic alien guy who talks funny.
And cares about honor.
Yeah, honorable warrior alien guy. Just throw up, like, Worf and, speaking to animals. Just throw up a million pictures of, like,
Arbiter wishes he was as cool as Worf, and Worf gets his ass kicked twice an episode.
Worf gets his ass kicked by an empty plastic barrel. It doesn't have to be fucking War and Peace, right? It's just, we want anything rather than a sequel. Like, the set pieces are fun, but without context, there's no stakes, right?
Oh, and
but
let's talk about lowered stakes.
Oh
boy.
The game is trying so hard to convince you that everything is on the line here, right? And we're gonna go, as we play this game, it's gonna become clear that stakes are fucking meaningless.
Yeah, the stakes have never been lower in this game. And they only... I don't know how. They start off lower than they ever have been, and they end non-existent.
And that's pretty interesting, because Halo 1 is like, oh, if they turn on the Halo, everything everywhere dies, right? And it's like, you can either keep the bar there or step back, right? And they stepped back for Halo 2, right? They made it more about losing Earth is the most important thing, right? But then, the stakes just nosedive as soon as this game begins.
Well, even in Halo 2, the stakes have already been lowered, because in Halo 1, there's that whole speech at the very beginning of the game, like, oh, we have to take Cortana off the Pillar of Autumn, we have to keep her safe from the Covenant, because if the Covenant finds Earth, we are dead as a species. And then what happens in the very first level of Halo 2? The Covenant finds Earth, and what do? Fuck off somewhere else and leave other people to clean up the mess. But I guess we may as well see what this game has in store for us. Alright, so join us now as we venture forward to finish a fight that those alien bastards started when they... What did they do again? I never read the books. What did they actually do?
Previously on Halo.
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
Sod off!
Your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure. Become the Arbiter.
The Oracle.
Hello!
Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
I had no choice, Holy Oracle. This heretic imperiled the great journey.
They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
Halo is a weapon.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. There are things about Halo even the hierarchs do not understand.
They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Some kind of weapon.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Some kind of weapon.
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
Not even you. That brute has the index. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate in Emberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring. I need to stay here.
Get to Earth. Good luck.
After I'm through with truth.
Don't make a girl a promise.
Enough!
The great journey has begun.
For a light bulb. He flew pretty good.
Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
Got a new contact.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
I won't.
And now, the stunning conclusion.
They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted. You know me. I did my research, watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be. Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck.
That's a weird thing for a ship's AI to say.
Yeah.
Which is, as we all know, what Cortana is. That's what the game told us she was
Was I
in Halo
wrong?
1. and they never said anything to the contrary, so...
I've got a real axe to grind with the whole lucky angle, right? Because this is where we go the hardest we ever go in the series on deifying Master Chef, right?
Yeah.
John 117 goes from being a kind of great super soldier to being an untouchable demigod.
2 kilometers, easy.
Stay sharp.
Oh, that's 2/3 of the length of the trick jump course on top of the Pillar of Autumn.
Gorman.
So
His
luck is a
armor's locked
superpower, right?
Gel layer
Yeah,
could've
luck is
taken
a
the
legitimate
impact.
superpower.
Tila Brown, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, Sergeant Major.
What are
Oh,
you
look,
talking
face reveal.
about?
Master Chief face reveal. He's a skeleton in
we
there.
saw it. Yeah, well, that was spooky. So yeah, Halo 3 opens with the Master Chief dead.
Good.
Rest of the series, you play as
Raiden.
Johnson there,
Radio
and yeah,
for future.
Raiden.
Master Chief died 2 years ago on that tanker.
We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, never mind.
Crazy
He's back.
fool.
Everyone's
Why
favorite
do you
plank
always
wood.
jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I
See,
don't
we're
do
being
bits
told
and
he's
pieces.
stubborn
Yeah.
because we never see him being stubborn.
Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Sorry, sir.
So
Your
we
armor's still
get a
in
little
partial
tutorial
lockdown.
on like aiming up versus down and inverted, but it skips it here because co-op.
Yeah. Co-op, and we're doing heroic.
Chief, wait! The Arbiter's with us! Come on now. We've got enough to worry about without you two trying to kill each other.
You know,
Were it
in the
so
cutscene,
easy.
the single cutscene where they met in Halo 2, Chief was the rational
We must
one,
go.
where the Arbiter was
Root
like,
the
I have to
process.
kill the demon,
Then they
and
must
Chief was
love
like,
the smell
calm
of
down, I
evil."
don't want to piss this thing off.
Uh-huh.
But now Chief is like, oh shit, an alien, gun! I have to gun the alien!
There's so much to unpack with this, with the beginning of this game. Like,
Also, like,
okay,
so Chief took out, or Johnson took out the little bottle opener that Cortana lives
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Except
Yeah.
she didn't
First squad,
have
come
that
on,
in
scouts.
Halo 2.
No.
Watch the Chief's back.
okay, so
Move out.
welcome to Halo 3. We're in game, so I will be fulfilling the role of the Tassadar, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
Master
and,
Chef will be played by Reckon.
That's interesting because, you know, in Halo 1 and 2, the co-op partner was another Spartan.
Let's get moving, Chief. Come
This
on,
means
I'll lead
that the Arbiter is no longer a distinct character and has no story relevance.
Yeah,
Because he has to
well-
be the co-op partner.
Yeah, he's player 2.
So you know all those Arbiter missions where we got, like, expansions on the universe and, like, actual things that told
Perspective?
us what was going on about the world at large? They're gone. We don't have those
Oh.
anymore.
Oh dear. I also want to call attention to, before we get moving, sorry everyone, I know you're eager for us to play, but this is important. Okay, so here's a little crater where Chief landed, right?
Uh-huh.
So the implication is that this game picks up not long after the end of Halo 2, the Chief jumped off of the Forerunner ship and landed on Earth, and the battle is ongoing, right?
Yeah, which is weird because he said he was going to enter the ship to kill the Prophet, but I guess he changed his mind? Maybe he lost his grip.
So here's the thing. There's a graphic novel between Halo 2 and Halo 3. Bad luck if you...
I'm sick of that excuse.
yeah.
Put
No,
your
bad
fucking
luck if you
story
didn't
in your
read it.
story-driven game, Bungie.
So yeah, this is actually... Here's the thing. I haven't read the graphic novel. I know it exists. I haven't read it, right? So there is actually, to me, there is an indeterminate amount of time between 2 and 3, right? Events apparently transpire that result in the Chief having to jump from low orbit and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's... So, an amount of time has passed that is long enough for the humans and the elites to be all buddy-buddy and, you know, all that sort of stuff, yeah?
Well, it can't have been too long because Halo 2 ended with the big Eiffel Tower going through the portal and appearing around Earth. And,
Yes.
like, it was still in orbit there.
Yep.
So it can only have been, like, 10 minutes tops.
Well, see, that's why I'm bringing this up, because I know there was that graphic novel, and I don't know how long, but I know that there is an amount of time, right? And that's going to be important going forward, because you have to remember that at the end of Halo 2, right, Johnson and the Arbiter were buddies, and they were on the Delta Halo still, right, with Miranda Keyes, and now they're here on Earth, and they've been fighting for however long, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's just you'll see weird things as we go forward where if you take the time between 2 and 3 as a literal thing, not knowing that there's stuff that happens in between, it's the story's really weird, right?
It sure is. So anyway,
so, hey,
I'm using this assault rifle.
Yep.
The assault rifle's back.
Yeah, they brought it back.
Which means that they got rid of the SMG because it served the same purpose as the assault rifle. Oh.
No, it's still in.
Oh, the SMG is still in here. Well,
yeah.
Surely there's a bunch of new and exciting guns to play with. I'm sure that all the extra 3 years after Halo 2 really helped them expand the Covenant arsenal so it could do really weird alien bullshit.
There's like 4 new guns.
Oh. Well, surely the desertion of the elites made it so that there's a power vacuum which was filled by some new unseen alien species. And
they're brutes, but they act exactly like elite. I'm sorry, were you expecting them to build on the last game?
So here's one of the things I dislike about Halo 3. It adds next to nothing.
Bravo team, this is Johnson. We got him. Fall back to the extraction point. Over.
And look at the graph.
There are no new vehicles. Okay, there are 2. There's the Chopper and the Prowler. The problem is, the Chopper is just a ghost, and the Prowler is literally the same thing as the Spectre, and the Spectre isn't in the game.
Oh, there's the Mongoose. That's just a tiny warthog without
Well, that's in Halo 2.
Oh, no, you're right. It is in Halo. Kinda.
Well, it was in Halo 2's multiplayer.
Johnson, you be advised. Hostiles are on the move.
Hey, that guy sounds familiar.
I've got eyes on a brute. Over.
Say again, Gunny. You're breaking up.
So yeah, anyway, to go back to the luck thing, right? So now the Master Chief is no longer a fancy super soldier and the last of his kind. He's now Luck
Sergeant
Jesus.
Major, Phantom inbound.
He's now the Messiah, powered by the superpower of luck.
Let's split up. Meet back at the
Sure
base.
is.
Chief, you and the Arbiter head toward the river.
And it genuinely bothers me because it comes out of nowhere. They just start doing it in Halo 3.
Yeah, it was never established earlier, like, oh, Chief, you've always been so lucky.
Mm. And the thing is that it would have been a perfectly... Oh, hey, check out this animation.
Cool, unique animation.
Yeah. But yeah, it would have been a really suitable thing to use in the series. Oh, you're a lucky bastard, Chief, right? Because then it would also sort of... It wouldn't excuse, but it would sort of help explain a lot of the contrivances in the plot.
Sure would have.
You know what's funny? There are Halo books that play into how lucky the Chief is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Whoa. Too bad you didn't read them, huh?
Oh, look, the brutes have new armor.
Well, actually, it's just a shield. See?
Oh.
See how it disappeared and then he died?
Oh, that's weird. So, like, it's some sort of, like, hard light shield?
I guess.
It's weird that they had those in the intervening 10 minutes between this game and the last.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, where it's like time has passed, but you don't know that unless you read the thing. So now the brutes are just suddenly wearing fancy armor. Like 5 minutes after the schism. Which, by the way, it's never called that in any of the games.
Well, it was called that in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? There's some sort of orb barrier.
Oh, it's made of honeycomb. It's a honey barrier. The bees are protecting us.
Oh, nice.
Also, yeah, the Phantoms, they took 2 of the turrets off because they were just...
Yeah.
They were too goddamn much in Halo 2.
As we discussed in Halo, in Halo 2, yeah, now they just have side gun turrets.
And they're also open, see, they have enough triangle budget to have like an interior, so now you can actually see the enemies jumping out of them, which is cool.
Sure can.
You can actually hit the enemies while they're jumping out as well. So yeah, see how that brute's naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his armor pops off when you shoot him. Oh, did that grunt? What just happened?
The grunt was running at me with its arms spread out holding 2 plasma grenades.
Oh, so they created a new behavior for the grunts.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Now, wait a second. Didn't the grunts revolt with the elites?
Well, yes, they did side with the elites, but you see, in the supplemental material, it explains that, that in the intervening period, I'm not even gonna, like...
but don't let it get to your head.
Well, I mean,
No,
surely the fact that the hunters side with the elites will come into play, and we'll have, like, cool hunter allies to fight some new mini-boss.
I'm gonna let you keep believing that, is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. So yeah, jungle environment.
Everything's
looks okay.
real shiny. Look at how slick this rock looks under my flashlight.
Yeah, Halo 3 is, that's not the best looking game of 2007.
It's funny you say that, because when it released, people were like, wow, the graphics, right?
Didn't Gears 2 come out in 2007?
A lot of games came out in 2007 that kind of just dunk on this game graphically.
Was it Gears, or Bioshock?
Bioshock, I believe, was out. I don't know if it came out the same year.
Take a look at this text on the screen.
Yeah, just throw up a list of games that came out this year.
Well, there's one notable one that looks quite a bit better, and that's Crysis.
Oh, we can't do that. That's
You
want to
talk about lush jungle environments in a first-person shooter? Let's talk about Crysis.
That's not fair, though. That was a PC game. Oh, no, wait, it did release in the 360, didn't it? And it looked like this.
It released on 360 like 5 years later.
And it still looked like that, so...
Yeah.
Oh, but this is what Crysis looked like on the PC.
You got in my way. Yeah. Crysis is a very fun game. Oh, I did pick up a new weapon, though.
Oh, what'd you pick up?
It's called a spiker.
Oh, it's got knives on the front? That's cool. So
It's
it's
cool.
like a little brute shot kind of thing.
Well, actually, it's an assault rifle.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, it shoots spikes. It shoots spikes very quickly in a very not so accurate way. So, yeah, no, it's just an assault rifle. Awesome. Dual wielding is back from Halo 2. There's actually fewer weapons that you can dual wield.
Yeah, they, no longer can you dual wield the needler.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, I'm still alive. So...
balance reasons, I suppose.
Yeah.
I say fewer, but I think with the couple of new additions, it's actually like the same or greater.
I mean, there are a couple new weapons in Halo 3. Most of them are a special type of weapon we haven't seen yet. But yeah, the Spiker was supposed to be in Halo 2 from what I understand, but they ran out of time, so they made the Brute Plasma Rifle, which is just a red plasma rifle that fires faster.
Yeah, we brought that up in at the end of Halo 2.
But like that gun's gone, and now you can have the Spiker.
Which, honestly, the Spiker's pretty cool. Like, I got nothing against it. Oh, okay, we should talk about the controls, right? Because I love talking about the controls for these console games. So we're playing on PC. We're using keyboards. Oh, we can't reach Bravo? Oh, we got to get to the extraction point.
Oh boy, I haven't heard that before.
So anyway, Halo 3, they changed the way dual wielding works. So now each weapon has its own individual reload button.
It does.
Functionally, this just means you have to press an extra button when you need to reload.
Yeah, I'm not really... I don't know why you have to do that.
So
I imagine it has...
They did that because in Halo 3 they put the reload for dual-wielded weapons on the bumpers. Because they had shoulder buttons on the 360 controller. Oh, this. Oh no! Oh, he's dead!
No, he's not. He's perfectly fine.
Oh, he's fine. We saved him. Alright, so anyway, yeah, controls, they got bumpers now, they changed the controls, it's really not necessary, and on PC it's actually awkward. But,
Yeah.
that thing we just saw, that's a new thing. I say new thing, I'm making air quotes, you can't really see me doing it. Oh yeah, the Marine shooting dead alien. So that guy... Oh yeah, he just talks about how, oh, they hunted us down. So the new thing they added in Halo 3 was they added, they wanted more like little mini set pieces of like when you encounter the enemy, they're doing something aside from just standing around waiting for you to shoot them.
What a novel concept they stole from Unreal 9 years too late.
Yeah. So, you'll see it a lot in this. They'll give the brutes incidental animations, just see them doing when you arrive. And, I have to call attention to it because it's a thing they spoke about in the lead up to the game. It's like this big new thing they're doing with the enemy to make them feel more like, you know, less like monsters in a closet waiting to be shot and more like characters. Right? And it's, as you say, there are other games that did it earlier. And,
yeah, it's not really something new. So I picked up something called a bubble shield. Oh no, I'm going to be shot at. Now I have this. It's a barrier. You can shoot it, and stuff doesn't go through it.
Including grenades, which can often get you killed.
So yeah, this is what Halo 3 added. Equipment, there's a bunch of different types. It's fine. It's cool.
They make you use equipment like 3 times in the campaign.
Yeah, it's never really, like... It's nothing you ever have to use to, like, solve a problem. So it's actually fairly underpowered in that regard. Mostly it's used for, like, grav lifting into secret areas.
So the thing is that in multiplayer, equipment can be make or break. Oh, hey, look, incidental wildlife.
Wow, the strange alien... Wait, it's a rat because we're on Earth.
Huh.
I like rats.
Yeah, they're friends. But, yeah, so the equipment was like it was a bigger consideration in multiplayer, which is why it's super underpowered in the campaign, because, you know, they...
Yeah.
It's like the bubble shield disappears after a time. And that's because if you could just drop a bubble shield and stay... Oh, hey!
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
I mean, yes, you did just that.
Alright, so let's talk some more about StarCraft.
Oh boy, I'm excited, I'm excited.
Okay, so you know how you, the Arbiter, are just basically analogous to Tassadar?
Yes.
Cortana in this game plays the role of Sarah Kerrigan.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Let's compare. Cortana was left behind on High Charity and was soon captured by the Flood Gravemind, who, as we see in this game, began trying to corrupt and assimilate her and turn her to the side of the Flood. He's doing this because she's a UNSC AI, filled with secrets that he could use to attain his goals. Much like how Kerrigan was left behind in New Gettysburg and was soon captured by the Zerg Overmind, who, as we see throughout the early Zerg missions, began to corrupt and assimilate her, eventually turning her to the side of the Zerg.
For the very hour of the Sleeper's rebirth is at hand, and soon my greatest creation shall be loosed.
He did this because she was a high-level ghost operative, filled with secrets that he could use to attain his goals, and also powerful psychic abilities he could further strengthen. While Cortana's going through this, she's calling out, somehow, to the Master Chief, informing him of her ongoing peril. While Kerrigan was in a creepy Zerg cocoon, she psychically called out to Jim Raynor, informing him of her ongoing peril. Later, we'll plunge deep into the heart of the Flood infestation in an attempt to rescue Cortana. Later, Jim Raynor plunged deep into the heart of the Zerg infestation in an attempt to rescue Sarah Kerrigan.
Sarah, is that really you?
To an extent. I'm far more than I once was, Jim. You shouldn't have come here.
But the dreams. I dreamed you were still alive, that somehow you were calling to me.
But that has nothing to do with this game, right?
No, nothing at all. Let's move on.
Oh, by the way, Arbiter has a flashlight now. You can't go invisible anymore.
No, can't go invisible. That's a shame.
are at the river. We got company, so hustle up.
Oh, you heard the man. Oh, look at that bloom.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at that 2007 bloom.
It's all I can look at.
So, you know, however many years after Half-Life 2,
Yeah.
Break off, now!
oh, hey, there's pelicans we can... Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, video game helicopter must crash. Damn it, when will they learn? Don't create aircraft that can hover. Oh, hey, look, it's the new thing that you can do. Check this out.
Oh, a turret. Yeah, I remember
turret.
those. Those were in...
Yeah, but look.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I'm
can
dead.
die.
I can die on the turret. You can die. Nice. Oh, great.
So this is a slight departure from the usual Halo opening level, where you know you'd be running away from a thing as a place. Yeah, escape the place. You don't actually open the game like this because you're running towards somewhere. It's very active. You're fighting through this actually like pretty fun little combat encounter. You see this cool jungle. There's a river. It's pretty cool.
It's alright. Oh, there's snipers on the other side of the riverbank as well. That's why.
Sure are. Now,
We got a Phantom inbound!
I want the Brute Shot. Brute Shot now holds 6 shots instead of 4. Doesn't bounce as much.
It also doesn't have gravity on the projectiles. They just fly straight now.
Yeah.
Alright, I should be able to do the thing.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Yeah? And now I can walk around with the turret and shoot it.
Wow.
And it has a limited amount of ammo now. It's not unlimited when you rip it off.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This was a
Okay,
new thing.
let me
they
take
added.
a look.
Yeah, okay. Here you go.
Oh, shit, now it's a third-person shooter.
Oh, man. That's wild. You can see the back of Chief's head for the first time in the franchise.
Oh, my God. Back of head reveal. Back of head reveal. Yeah, it's... You can use turrets now.
They suck.
They have uses.
Sometimes.
That's where their new weapon budget went, because you can use those turrets and then the energy turrets that the Covenant had. And also...
Pods, but not in the campaign.
Yeah, they're missile pods in the campaign.
Oh, are they? Well, there you go.
There's a missile pod that shoots rockets. It sucks. And there's also a flamethrower you can find twice.
Oh, yeah, the flamethrower! Yeah, it's in the campaign. So yeah, we're fighting through these industrial zones. There's Covenant everywhere. 'Cause they've brought the fight to Earth. Ow.
That may have been my fault.
It was 100% your fault. So yeah, that's a bubble shield acting as a double-edged sword right there, and that's you getting blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing on Heroic, by the way. Halo 3 is pretty easy, but
Yeah,
sometimes there's just too many things that hit you.
You can die very quickly
that.
is the thing. It's not challenging, you can just get whomped real fast if you're not, you know, ready or paying attention.
Oh,
And
but look at
we're
this, I can
trying to,
finally, after 6 years, I can move the camera while I'm dead.
Oh, wow, they did it, they innovated.
Power of the Xbox 360 at the palm of your hands.
That's why it's the Xbox 360, because you can move the camera 360 degrees while spectating someone.
Oh my god, you're probably right.
Oh, man. What a...
So while I've respawned with this again, yeah, I have the assault rifle. It's back. Like we said way at the beginning. It only has 32 rounds instead of 60. It doesn't spread quite as much. It's basically unusable.
I meant to do that.
Oh, but look, it's a remix of the track from Halo 2.
Yeah.
Which was used on a weird alien location. Now it's being used on Earth. So I guess any emotional significance it may have. Oh, goodness.
We're in Africa, and as everyone knows, Africa is a weird and alien location.
Have you seen those weird trees?
Yeah. Not in this game, but yeah.
Is it done?
Oh, hey, I got a battle rifle.
That guy
Hey, the
sounds
battle
familiar.
rifle's back. There's, oh, look out, they're in the trees!
Holy shit.
My bird's down. Half a click down on your position.
Kill bad guy. Reinforcement.
Oh, look. An NPC got captured.
Oh, that old chestnut? Hey, Reckon, do you want to see a weird and pointless Easter egg?
No.
Oh, well, let's go do it anyway. Ah, whoops, I fell down. You gotta walk along that ridge. Whoop, you'll get it. It's actually not that hard to do. Oh, hang on, they hit another one up there. Got him.
Oh, look, it's a weird Easter egg. Okay.
Yeah, it's monkeys with the face of one of the developers.
Oh. That poor man.
Simulation?
Come on, you dumb apes.
So this music's more fitting, right? It's
Breakfast,
this little
you gotta catch
heart-pumping percussion piece they got going. I like this piece a lot, actually.
Get ready.
I don't actually have any music right now.
Oh, awesome. Oh, we got to find Johnson before he's captured. Does that mean there's some kind of ticking clock or no? No, it doesn't.
No, he's captured and that's the next bit of the gameplay.
So yeah, you see the brutes are in armor and then you shoot them enough. And I've called attention to it a couple of times now, but the reason I keep pointing it out is because it's literally just the shields the elites have.
Oh yeah, the exact same thing. The brutes no longer fill the role as like a tough, like in-your-face sort of bullet sponge that you need to take care of, else they overrun you with like close-range physical attacks. Because now they're just elites. The elites aren't enemies anymore because they're on your side, so the brutes have to be elites. And it's a bit unfortunate.
Just a little. Hey, I can play as Arbiter, you can play as Chief. I'm sure that there'll be some really fun, snappy dialogue between these two characters that was set up to, you know, not really trust each other at the beginning of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's that? They don't exchange any words with each other in the whole game except for like 5 in a cutscene.
Oh.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay. It's a Halo game.
Why would we have our characters talk to each other and show agency when instead we could not do that?
Got him.
Thank you. There kept being more enemies.
So hey, sniper rifle. It's
Yeah,
also
we're getting sniper rifles and brute shots in the very first level. Clearly, they're pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, hey, look, a flare, colored lighting. How long did it take them?
6 years.
That's not fair. There was colored lighting in Halo 2 sometime.
Yeah, underneath the ghosts.
See how they bait their trap?
Oh no, they captured Johnson for the 10th time in the franchise.
Oh no. Okay, so now we have a little... Oh, never mind. We're already being shot at. We're usually not.
The snipers spotted us. I guess because we're on heroic.
Maybe one of us was too far forward. I don't know. There's a couple
I
ways you
might
can go
have-
through this area. This part's pretty cool. Like, again, I don't have any complaints about the encounters, really.
No. They got a lot better at encounter design after Halo 1. Like, a lot better. They drastically improved.
Oh yeah, and it is noticeable.
But yeah, their story writing leaves much
Wow.
to be desired by pretty much
Oh, God, he
everyone
hates
who's
me.
not a hardcore fanboy. Oh, you died?
Yep.
What an unfortunate shame.
There's not a whole lot left to talk about here. This level's it's almost over, but there we go.
So they do actually, with their encounter design, they actually also do a good job of giving you, because there's like these multiple avenues of approach thing. With the co-op, you can like I'm doing here, have one player provide cover while another player makes their way through.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like the fact that they put the effort in to make these encounters different from each other, as opposed to guess not, as opposed to just enter room, clear room, enter room, clear room. Which I still cannot understate just how bad Halo 1 is.
Hey, this guy's got a big swingy smashy thing.
Oh, now he's like covered in white energy.
Yeah, like a shield. Don't get swingy smashy.
Oh god, I got
See?
swingy smashy.
See?
Hey, I remember the brute guy having one of these, but it's a weapon now. So here's another new weapon.
You mean that big cool hammer that the chieftain of the brutes had that it implied was a unique status symbol is now just something the brutes all have?
Yeah, I guess they found them in the intervening 10 minutes between games.
But yeah, the brute hammer. Like I'm gonna bitch about the fact that it's not a unique thing anymore and just random brutes have it, but it's actually a really good addition to Halo's arsenal.
Is it though? Does it really actually fill any niche that the energy sword didn't?
It does, because you can use it to bat away rockets and grenades.
Ah.
Yeah.
Also, once again, Halo 3 proving you wrong, ladders do exist.
Oh wow. Damn. And it's the same crappy animation too.
What animation?
Exactly. Okay. Well, past Skelzor looking like a real idiot.
So, like, yeah, you can come up here and, like, now you have some aerial advantage.
And the glass is, like, breaking in tiny pieces. That's actually kind of cool. Like,
It is.
I'll give them that one. There are games that still don't do glass this way. Like, now. Right? Recording in 2020. For, like, you know, all you people at home.
Let's see.
It's
what
like,
can I
oh,
use
what
it
does he
for?
mean now? What year? What year was this recorded in? This was recorded in the year where there was a massive ongoing, like, pandemic, where lots of people almost died, and there was a massive economic downturn, and it looked like there was going to be a large war breaking out between multiple countries happening very soon. You know, the 1920s.
Oh, yeah. Really good graphics for, Hoop Stick.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, okay. Everything
Oh,
froze
that was
up for a
weird.
second there. I got really worried.
So did I. So we're still pressing ever forward to rescue Johnson.
So hey, here's the thing, you've gone down the lower end, I'm up on the pipes above you. Like, you know, they do stuff with the arenas in this game that I really like. And this is why I like Halo 3, this sort of gameplay. Story's trash. Story's absolute garbage.
Yeah, again, I have nothing against the gameplay, but it doesn't add a whole lot from Halo 2. Like, the areas are bigger than in Halo 2, although we don't ever see a return to like the big open areas that Halo 1 had, where they had the power of the 360. They could have like made those areas and actually populated them with stuff. But
No, but then they wouldn't have been able to have bloom that literally blinds you.
yeah. Well, luckily we know how to work one of these.
Long as we're only counting today.
What even is this thing?
Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
Imminent, Sergeant. Find some cover. Got a clear path.
Roger that, Hocus. Friendly gunship coming in hot.
Alright, so we rescued some Marines from a prison cell. What a novel thing to do.
Never been done before. How innovative. 10 out of 10.
Alright, now, yes, stay alive. Pelican inbound.
Oh, and the Phantom sticking around to support the infantry dropped off. Almost like a real military operation. Man.
Oh, that's something.
That's... Oh, hey. Are we getting shot with a brute shot?
Maybe.
We totally are. He got spiked.
There's a lot of different places you can go in. Again, where I am, I'm in like some weird non-essential area. It's like a generator room. Far cry from the untextured slabs of the Pillar of Autumn.
Oh, yes.
So, like,
oh, check it out.
See him. Stand
oh
by.
yeah.
It's like a scripted event. Port coming in. Oh, man. The Phantom
Sorry,
blew up.
I was being shot at.
Oh, you're dead. Yes. You were being shot at and then killed.
Help me out here.
Check it out.
Yep, I've been looking. Oh, kaboom.
So dynamic. And hey, when did Call of Duty 2 come out?
Geez, I don't even know.
Right here.
Well, that's the end of this level.
Yep.
Pretty fun little first level.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Hey, you know, the next level, hopefully they escalate, expand on these areas. You know,
Yeah.
give us big arenas to fight in.
Get some vehicles going on.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Alright, well,
Alright,
thanks
well.
for watching. This has been
Yeah.
Cooperative Conversations. Halo
3. Yeah.
Feels good to say
Finishing
that.
that fight. Yeah.
And,
Let's roll.
in we go.
That was too damn easy. Come on,
in
Chief.
we
Commander
go, there we
Keyes
go.
is waiting. Don't got no time to sightsee. Let's go.
IFF confirmed. Contact is Pelican dropship, Kilo 2-3, over.
Roger that. What's the word, Kilo 2-3?
Sierra 117 on board. Request priority clearance. Over.
Deck's yours. Come on down.